Peace and blessings, everybody. This is Coach Nadi. How are you guys doing? As promised, today I am going to be talking about my first book, Before You Work Out Exercise, 40 Days of Working It Out Spiritually and Mentally. I wanted first to talk to you about the idea which brought this book into fruition. I know I said I was going to do a reading, but I want to definitely talk about how I came up with the title and how the book manifested itself. I was working in a corporate at a pretty prestigious gym, and I was a fitness counselor there. In other words, I would sign people up that came into the gym and gave them a gym membership. And in doing that, I was very, very successful, and I had a lot of fun. I love sales and I love fitness, so the two just went hand in hand. But I wanted to become a little bit more personal along the journey of the people that I was actually bringing into the gym, because I would see them struggling to reach their fitness goals. And so I became a personal trainer. And shortly after becoming a personal trainer, I became a fitness manager. And all went well. It was a great experience. I met a lot of people, met a lot of friends, had a lot of fun, gained a lot of experience, and so forth and so on. However, being a person who is really empathic, I found that when I worked with my clients in their personal training sessions, I wanted a deeper connection with them. I wanted them to open up to me in a way that they hadn't opened up to trainers in the past. And I use my life coaching certification to help me to do that. And that really helped us to open up dialogue into the personal life and the aspects that the client were dealing with in conjunction with trying to reach their fitness goals, if that makes any sense. The reason why I wanted to do that, to open up the dialogue and to go deeper, is because I noticed that some of my clients would not see the results they wanted to see, even though they were doing everything that they could do with me. When they were working out, when they were exercising, when they were dieting, they weren't seeing the results. Somewhere along the line, they became stagnant. Either they stopped their workout plan or they stopped dieting, and in essence, it kind of put a halt on their physical fitness regimen. So I said, you know what? I know what that's like, because I had my own walk with physical fitness. I dropped 40 pounds years ago, and through health and fitness, I've been able to maintain my weight and a healthy lifestyle and those things. And I want the same thing for my clients, because for me, it wasn't just about the working out and the diet. It had a lot to do with the inner work that I was doing. It had a lot to do with my meditation. It had a lot to do with prayer. It had a lot to do with my faith and things of that nature. And I want to share that with my clients. So I decided that I would bring my life coaching skills to my personal training practice. And one day, really and truly, it was a blessing. I just woke up with the words that said, before you work out, exercise. And so I was like, before you work out, exercise? And it was like, yeah, before you work out, exercise. And so I thought about those words. I thought about what that meant. And in essence, what before you work out, exercise means, this word here, exercise, has to do not with the physical activity like the squats, to jogging, the workout routine. It has to do with the inner work that needs to be done. So yeah, you do have the workouts, you have the plyometrics, you have the jump squats, you have the sprints, you have the lat pull downs, all the great stuff that we love to do in the gym, the getting sweaty. That stuff is so awesome, so yummy to me. I love it a lot. But then you have the inner work, and I equally have developed a love for the inner work. I really have. Some of you know that I am studying to become a spiritual teacher. I'm already a spiritual teacher, but I'm studying to become an ordained spiritual teacher. And a part of what I really want to do is to bring this message of wellness into a spiritual practice. And so Spirit's working with me. I'm just working with myself and being patient to see how I'm going to let it all manifest and cultivate it. But what was brought to me was to bring this concept of before you work out, exercise back into surface again. So that's what I'm doing. Exercise, this word exercise, I want to talk about what that means and how we can apply exercise to our daily lives. Exercise in this content has to do with inner work, as I said before. It has to do with your prayer life. Prayer. Prayer is one of the biggest inner things that you can do, one of the biggest inner exercises that you can do that will radically change and help to shape what you see externally. So prayer. Then you have meditation. Meditation can be thought of in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different aspects. You can do just silent meditation where you just clear your mind and you just listen for the voice of the divine. Or you can actually do meditation, which is visualization meditation. And I find that visualization meditation is truly helpful if you kind of already have an idea and you're trying to sculpt it and shape it, visualizing it, seeing it in front of you. That helps a lot. Another thing for another faculty for exercise is faith, okay? Because you have your spiritual faculties, and I'll get more into that maybe later on when we start discussing more things about the book. Implementing faith, okay? I know you heard it said time and time again that you walk by faith, not by sight, and faith is the thing that is hoped for, but you can't see it. So just like the visualization, as a spiritual practice, adding faith to that is another way that you can exercise. One of the biggest things that you'll find in this book as a spiritual practice is forgiveness. Forgiveness is an exercise, it's a spiritual exercise that we have to do on a daily basis. You may not even know how much you need to practice forgiveness, but you do. And so what you'll find in this book before you work out exercise, 40 days of working out mentally and spiritually, you'll find an array of stories in this book which have to do with the client having to go back in and do the inner work.